It's early morning rush hour in the city of Dongxing, but not the typical kind. Each day, thousands of Vietnamese workers cross the border into China to begin their workday. The city in South China's Guangxi Autonomous Region is experiencing a boom in daily cross-border travel thanks to its unique free trade status. Nguyen Mai Lan lives in Vietnam but works here in China. The 19-year-old from the northern city of Mong Tsai works as a waitress in a Chinese restaurant in Dongxing. While crossing borders to make a buck might seem like a drag, Nguyen says the effort is paying off. For a 6-hour shift, she can earn around 1,300 yuan per month, or $212 US, plus bonuses.
越南到中国上班的也很多的，现在在越南那里干活，那工资他发的太少了，所以就到中国来这里。
你说越南可以拿多少？
越南的话应该有1100这样子的。
Dressed in traditional Vietnamese garb, Nguyen is one of 10 Vietnamese women working here. The new staff have proved a hit with Chinese customers, and business is booming. Fluent in Mandarin thanks to attending primary school in China, Nguyen also acts as an interpreter between customers and the other Vietnamese waitresses.
幸好以前我选择中国。
I feel lucky to have been to China and learned Chinese. This helps, or I could encounter some problems at work.
Lured by a higher salary, Nguyen's mother has also made the cross-border leap.
我妈说问工资多少。
Having learned of my pay here, my mother said she also wanted to work with me. She now helps in the kitchen, cooking and washing dishes. It's simple work, yet with good pay.
也不辛苦。
Nguyen and her mother are among 7,000 Vietnamese workers in Dongxing, which is part of the free trade area built by China and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, in 2010. They include professionals like interpreters, factory workers, street hawkers selling Vietnamese specialties, and business people who have opened their own stores. With around 90 Vietnamese stores on the border trade market, transactions now exceed 10 million yuan every day, according to the city's Border Trade Management Bureau. And it's not just China's neighbors who are benefiting. Here, Chinese customers can buy up to 8,000 yuan worth of Vietnamese goods each day, tariff-free. As a result, cross-border business and trade have mushroomed, with workers, business people, and customers alike all lured by higher wages and strong profit margins.
Since 2009, border transaction growth has risen at least 25% every year, at times spiking to 40%.
Vietnamese businesswoman Boi Vinh Ha owns an agarwood store in a wholesale market in Dongxing. It's a far cry from 2 decades ago, when Boi and her mother carried their wares across the border using a shoulder pole.
没有来拿那个是2000多的。
这个是多少的？
这种的话是这个2500啊，这个1800。
In 2012, authorities in Dongxing began issuing special entry and exit permits for Vietnamese living in the border area, allowing them to stay in Dongxing for 3 months. It's been a boon for business people like Boi, cutting down their daily cross-border commutes.
第一是方便。
It's much more convenient to do business here by running such a store. My business has been good, and I can make around 20,000 yuan a month. Most of the time I stay in Dongxing. I return to Vietnam only once every 3 days.
To facilitate transactions, in July this year, the People's Bank of China approved a pilot project for currency settlement in Dongxing. Cross-border workers need only provide receipts to conduct transnational settlements for amounts less than 800,000 yuan. This year marks the 10th anniversary of the ASEAN-China Strategic Partnership. Figures from China's Ministry of Commerce show that total trade between China and ASEAN reached $210.6 billion in the first half of 2013, up 12.2% year-on-year. Over the last 4 years, trade between China and ASEAN has grown, making China the group's biggest trading partner, while ASEAN is now China's third largest trade partner. Figures show that trade grew to more than 400 billion US dollars in 2012, up from 78 billion US dollars in 2003.